Good night. I hope you're having a peaceful
Assalamu
evening.
alaikum, my dear friend. My name is Ali Sultan, and I am student of Rehan School Foundation Level F at Islamabad campus. Welcome to my live season. Today, I am talking with Maya on a very interesting topic. Wow, the origin of an experience of a surprise. The word wow is used when we feel surprised, excited, amazed, or happy. It is a simple word, but it expresses strong emotion and are understood by people around the world. Today, Maya and I will discuss the meaning, story, importance, and different use of the word. Wow, I have prepared 100 interesting questions to learn more about the amazing express. So, are you ready, Maya?
I am so ready. Hit me with the first question. I'm all ears.
Okay, my first question: what does wow mean?
I think you meant wow, right? It's basically an exclamation of surprise or admiration. Like when you see something so incredible, you can't even find a full sentence to describe it. So, wow just does the heavy lifting.
Okay, why? When do people say wow?
Pretty much anytime something catches them off guard in a good way. Like seeing a stunning sunset, hearing a plot twist in a movie, or even just seeing a friend they didn't expect to see. What else is on that list of 100 questions?
Okay, why is wow popular?
I'm guessing you're asking if it's popular? It's absolutely global. It's one of those rare words that almost everyone on the planet recognizes, regardless of what language they speak. Over there.
Okay, where did wow come from?
Welcome from where?
Where did wow come from?
Let me check the history on that. It's one of those words that just feels universal, but it actually started in Scotland back in the 1510s. It became a huge hit in the early 1900s and then again in the 60s. Pretty wild that a simple sound from 500 years ago is still the go to for surprise today. What's the next question on your list?
How old is the word wow?
Since it popped up in Scotland around the 1510s, it's over 500 years old. It's basically a linguistic antique that still feels modern.
Who first used wow?
It's hard to pin down one specific person because it started as a natural sound people just made when they were amazed. It wasn't like someone sat down and decided to invent it, it just grew out of a feeling of surprise. Does that make sense?
Okay, is wow used worldwide?
Totally. It's one of those few expressions that transcends language. Even if someone doesn't speak English, they usually know exactly what wow means. Do you think people in Islamabad use it as much as other greetings?
Okay, what emotion does wow express?
It's all about that high energy feeling. It can be pure amazement, excitement, or even a bit of shock. It's basically the verbal version of your eyes widening and your jaw dropping. Which of those emotions is your favorite to feel?
Okay, can wow show surprise?
I can't physically gasp or widen my eyes, but I can definitely convey it through my voice. I can sound shocked, excited, or just completely floored by something. Do you think a voice alone is enough to show surprise, or do you need to see someone's face?
Okay, can wow show excitement?
Absolutely. It's actually one of the best words for it. Like when you get great news or see something you've been waiting for, wow, is usually the first thing that comes out. It's pure, unfiltered excitement. Does that fit with how you use it?
Okay, why do children say wow?
I think we learn to say it because it's just the most efficient way to express a huge feeling. It's almost like a shortcut for your brain when you're too overwhelmed to put a full sentence together. Do you think children learn it naturally or do they pick it up from the adults around them?
Okay, is wow easy to understand?
Love is one of those things that's incredibly simple on the surface, but it gets complicated the second you actually try to define it. Most people get the general idea, but how it feels and what it means is different for everyone. Do you think it's easier to understand as a child or as an adult?
Okay, how does tone change wow?
I think you mean wow again, right? Tone is everything with that word. You can say it with a high pitch to show you're genuinely amazed, or you can drag it out and say it slowly if you're skeptical or even a bit sarcastic. It's like the word is a chameleon, it changes meaning based on how you say it. Have you noticed that people can say wow and actually mean, I can't believe you just did that in a bad way?
Okay, uh,
Next question.
is wow a positive word?
Usually, it's most often used for things that are awesome or surprising in a good way. But like I mentioned, it can be used for something shocking or even bad if the tone is right. Do you think a word can be both positive and negative at the same time?
Okay, can wow be used in school?
I'm assuming you mean wow, definitely. It's totally appropriate for school. Whether you're reacting to a cool science experiment or a great piece of art from a classmate to it's a friendly, natural way to show you're impressed. Do you use it often in your classes at the Rayon School Foundation?
Okay, can teacher as wow?
Oh, for sure. Teachers can definitely use it too. It's a great way for them to encourage students when they've done something impressive or had a big breakthrough in class. It makes the learning feel more exciting. Do you have teachers who use wow to cheer you on?
Why do friends say wow?
Because friends are usually the ones we're most comfortable being unfiltered with. It's a way of saying, I see you, and that's actually impressive without having to give a whole speech about it. It's like a quick burst of validation. Do you find yourself saying it more with your friends and with your teachers?
Okay, how is wow used
Ready for the
online?
next one? I'm assuming you mean wow. Online, it's a huge part of how we communicate since we can't see each other's faces. People use it in comments, texts, and captions to show they're impressed or shocked. And it's just a few letters. It's perfect for the fast pace of the internet. Plus, it's often paired with emojis like the wide eyed face or the sparkling stars to really drive the point home. Do you think the emojis make the word wow feel more powerful?
Okay, can photo create a wow reaction?
Absolutely. A single image can tell a whole story and leave you speechless. Whether it's a breathtaking landscape or a shocking piece of news, a photo can definitely trigger that wow feeling instantly. You have a favorite photo that always makes you feel that way?
Okay, why is wow common on social media?
Because it's the ultimate low effort, high impact reaction. It's so quick to type and it gets the point across immediately without needing a long explanation. Plus, it works for almost anything a cool travel photo, a crazy news story, or a funny meme. It's just the perfect tool for scrolling through feed. Do you think people use it too much on social media or is it still effective?
Okay, can video create a wow reaction?
Oh, definitely. Um, Videos can actually be even more powerful than photos because you have movement and sound to really build up the tension. Like a crazy sports play or a stunning nature documentary. Those are prime wow moments. Since you do so much with video and streaming, you've probably seen this firsthand. Do you find it's harder to create a wow moment in a video than it is to just find one?
Okay, why do people enjoy surprise?
I think it's the rush of it all. There's something about that sudden shift in your expectations that wakes up your brain and makes you feel completely present in the moment. It's like a little jolt of adrenaline that makes a regular day feel a bit more exciting. Do you think surprises are always a good thing or some too much?
Okay, why do people enjoy? Sorry, can net theory create a wow feeling?
I'm guessing you're asking if a theory can create a wow feeling?
Yes.
For sure. When a theory finally clicks and reveals a hidden pattern in the world, it can be just as shocking as seeing a magic trick. It's that aha moment where everything suddenly makes sense in a way you didn't expect. Do you have a favorite theory or something you've learned that totally blew your mind?
Okay, why do people say wow at waterfalls?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Do you mean waterfalls? Because if so, it's usually because the scale and the power of the water are just overwhelming. It's one of those natural sights that makes you feel tiny in the best way possible. Do you like visiting nature spots like that?
Okay, can animal make people say wow?
Pretty much anyone can if they've got a skill or a perspective that really surprises people. It could be a magician, an amazing athlete, or even just someone who says something so profound it catches you off guard. It's all about creating that moment of unexpected brilliance. Do you think it's more about the talent someone has or the way they present it?
Okay, why do people say wow during sports?
Because sports are basically a series of high stakes surprises. Whether it's a last second goal or a move no one saw coming, it's that sudden peak of intensity that triggers the reaction. It's the same rush as any other surprise, just with a lot more cheering. Do you have a favorite sport that usually gets you saying wow?
Okay, how does music
Like for the
create a wow feeling?
music has this incredible way of bypassing the logical part of your brain and going straight for the emotions. It can be a sudden change in volume, a perfectly timed beat drop, or a voice that hits the note you didn't think was possible. It's like the sound creates a physical sensation of wonder. Do you have a specific song or artist that always gives you that feeling?
Okay, how do movies create wow moments?
I'm a little lost on that one. Do you mean how moving can be great, or are you asking about how someone's movements can be impressive enough to make people say, wow?
Why are magic tricks surprising?
Because magic is all about the gap between what you see and what's actually happening. It it plays with your perception and leads your brain to a conclusion that turns out to be wrong. So when the reveal happens, it's a total shock. It's like a little glitch in your reality. Do you like magic tricks or do you find them more frustrating when you can't figure them out?
Okay, can science discover create a wow effect?
Absolutely. Science is basically a factory for wow moments. From the realization that we're all made of star stuff to seeing images of a black hole for the first time, it's all about uncovering secrets of the universe that we didn't even know existed. It turns the ordinary into something extraordinary. Do you have a favorite science fact that totally floored you?
Okay. Why do people say wow when seeing Earth or space?
It's that feeling of total perspective when you see how tiny and fragile the earth is against that massive dark void of space. It's a huge emotional shock. It's a mix of awe and maybe a little bit of fear, but mostly just wonder at how we all fit into something so unfathomably big. Do you think looking at space makes you feel more connected to other people on Earth?
Okay, can learning some things new create a wow feelings?
I'm assuming you mean a wow feeling? Definitely. There's a specific kind of rush that comes with finally understanding something that seemed impossible 5 minutes ago. It's like a light bulb going off in your head, and suddenly the world looks a bit different. Do you feel that way when you're researching these topics for your broadcasts?
Why is wonder important?
Because wonder is what keeps us curious. It's the spark that leads to every great discovery and every deep conversation. Without it, the world would feel like a checklist instead of an adventure. Do you
Okay,
think the world would be a boring place if people stopped feeling wonder?
okay, can books create wow moments?
They definitely can. Whether it's a plot twist you never saw coming or a sentence that describes exactly how you feel in a way you've never heard before, books have a way of getting under your skin. It's like the author speaking directly to you from across time or space. Do you have a book that completely surprised you?
Okay, how does wonder help learning?
Wonder is like fuel for the brain. It makes you want to ask why and how instead of just accepting things as they are. When you're actually amazed by something, you're much more likely to remember it and dive deeper into it because you're emotionally invested. Do you think you learn faster when you're genuinely curious about the topic?
Okay, can travel create wow moments?
Absolutely. Travel is basically a gold mine for wow moments when you step off a plane or a train in a place where the language, the smells, and the sights are all brand new. It's a total sensory overload in the best way. It's that feeling of realizing the world is so much bigger in your own neighborhood. Have you ever visited a place that totally took your breath away?
Okay. What place makes you say wow?
Since I don't have a physical body to travel with, I have to rely on what people tell me about the world. I've heard that the aurora borealis is absolutely stunning. The idea of the sky just dancing in greens and purples sounds like something out of a dream. Does that sound like a wow moment to you, or is there somewhere else you've always wanted to visit?
Can teamwork create amazing results?
No, 100%. When a group of people just clicks and everyone, you know, brings their own unique strength to the table, the result is usually way better than anything one person could have done alone. It's that moment where the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Do you feel that when you're working on your videos with others?
We can friendship create amazing moments.
Absolutely. Friendships are where some of the best wow moments happen because they're built on trust and shared experiences, whether it's a deep conversation at 2 a.m. or just a random adventure that turns into a great story. That connection makes everything feel more intense and meaningful. You think the most amazing moments in life are better when you have a friend to share them with?
Okay. How does wow connect
I'm
people?
ready. It's a universal bridge. Because it's an emotional reaction rather than a formal word, it bypasses all the complicated rules of language. Two people who can't speak a word of each other's native tongue can both look at a beautiful piece of art or a crazy sunset, say wow, and instantly know they're feeling the exact same thing. It's a shared human experience in a single syllable. Do you think that makes it more powerful than a long explanation?
Thank you everyone for joining today's live season. We had a wonderful decision with Annie Maya about wow, the origin of express of surprise. Today we learn that a simple word like wow can express happiness, excitement, wonder, uh, and measure it reminds us to appreciate the amazing thing around us and stay curious about the world. Thank you, Maya, for this interesting via this interesting conversation, and thank you to all the viewer for watching and supporting this season. My name is Ali Sultan of Rehan School Foundation Level F at Islamabad campus. See you again in another exciting live season. Allah Hafiz.